Good morning, afternoon or evening. Today I've got a replay of the last 4v4 tournament match that my team soon played in. I've not played in this match, and I haven't seen this replay before, so I'm just going to be commenting over the top of it. You can see here, this is Team Soon, which is my team against WhoIsNext. You can see here you've got Donny in the front line, Vrana in second, Duxa third, and Yiku right in the very back. It's a bit like a strip, a map. It's kind of like a long strip with lots of water. And on the enemy team, you can see here at the front, Asprinia, Cax Proxy, Cow Falafel, and Denka. I think there's a Polish team WhoIsNext, and let's see if this is a decent match. So you can see already some scouting enemies have been found. You can see people are pinging the amount of what food they've got here from Duxa. Duxa will probably be supplying everyone in the match with food. I think there'll be some big fights going on the front line because it's such a small map. There's only these two iron nodes, this copper, and I think that's all the metal. There's only 3 coppers and 2 irons. Sorry, 3 coppers and 1 iron per side. And there's no other islands with any noteworthy resources on them. You can see here Donny tried to do a bit of a bulwark attack, but only sending 1 or 2 workers didn't succeed too well here. See, almost finishes this bulwark, but they get their own defensive bulwarks up. And Donny tries to do a Stone Age worker rush for some reason. And he falls back there. Hold on. Okay, so Donny has a lot of enemy slingers in his base from the 2 frontline players for WhoIsNext, and he tried to attack with his workers to maybe get a snipe on him, but he's already got loads of bulwarks up. This is a thing that the Polish players do quite often. They build bulwarks behind their walls, and then they go cavalry quite often, or at least that's what they used to do. You can see now that Duxa is here with his own slingers, but Donny's lost about half of all of his workers now. His economy is falling behind, and he's only producing a few warriors now as well. He is maintaining an economy, but he's not able to do much with it. Slowly building up his worker count. And you can see that everything is happening on the front line here, with the Polish team having the advantage right now. But a pushback happens here now. Donny is pushing in with his workers as well. And unfortunately, Donny quits there after losing all of his workers. Trying to attack with them, but failing unfortunately. Now it's Vrana, Duxa and Yiku against the enemy team. Some fighting down here in the south, where the enemy team tried to get an advantage in. Multiple layers of fights. There's a big fight over here, a big fight over here. Some fighting happening over here as well. See now also that Vrana's base is threatened. He's upgrading all his fight pits, which he probably shouldn't be doing. If we go over to Vrana. Here, he's got plenty of economy, so he should have just been building more barracks rather than upgrading them. You can also see a wall coming in from my team, which is trying to save the south side, letting just the fights happen in the north. See here, some slingers managed to get in, but they didn't really do much damage. I don't think any of the workers were lost. You can see a nice big attack. Well, a small little attack of macemen and slingers is here now. Trying to be countered with some spearmen, but just not enough. See, Duxa goes up to help, but now that the enemies are destroying the houses, there's already some economy damage happening. But I think he's got too many houses anyway, so... yeah, he's got way too many houses anyway, so he's alright. the workers have to leave the farm now. You can see the food is dropping. And huge amounts of slingers and archers are now coming in from the enemy, tower pushing as well. And Duxa cleans up in this base. This hole should be rebuilt now. And then Duxa quits as well after seeing the size of the army heading up here. And now it's just Vrana and Yiku. You can see here the horses, like I said, from Red in the back line. He's got stables somewhere. Got medieval in with the enemies. Some stables somewhere producing horses. Can't find them. Here, there's one stable just producing horses. The Europe horses are very strong in this game, so you can just run in like here, run in with 3 or 4 workers and just kill most of the workers. Very effective. You can see here that the gate is left open by Yiku, allowing the whole enemy army almost to get in there. But the heavy spearmen managed to repel the archers. But there's still some warriors here from Aspirinia, and I think they might have landed heavy spearmen here. Asian heavy spearmen got landed maybe. Yeah, I think they landed here, and now attacking Yiku's base. You try to wall off here and here. This is very good for his economy, this spot here, because they can land, doesn't matter. You can see that the heavy spearmen are now getting rid of his houses. On the front line, Yiku's heavy spearmen of Europe would easily beat all these spearmen here and more, but they're at the front line fighting off hordes of stone warriors and defending Vrana's base. You can see that Yiku is also trying here to keep these archers at bay, but if you look at Yiku's perspective, he's got no houses anymore. He should be building more now, but I think at this point, losing that many houses in a 2v4, where you're losing the frontline player as well, is just not going to work out. You can see now that he didn't close this gate in time, some warriors managed to get in. But again, the heavy spearmen managed to push back. He's still producing just normal spearmen. Unfortunately, you can see that Yiku's base has been basically dismantled now. The enemies are late medieval in some cases. All of them are now medieval, I think, except from here. He's just going now, and here. They stayed and produced Stone Age warriors and archers, I think. You can see Landsknecht as well, which is basically just sealing the fate of Vrana now. There's not much you can do. Now he's still walling up. I don't know how the hell he's doing that. There's a gate there. Looks like a bit of a bug. There's a gate there. Oh, they managed to fit through the side anyway. That's the problem. You always need to try it with your workers. So if you build a wall, tell your workers to go to the other side and they'll probably walk through these gaps if there is any. Again, unfortunately, the wall is just in time not finished. And Yiku here is destroyed. Overwhelming numbers and the front line falling quite early just led to a defeat here. But that ends this my team's tournament experience in the 4v4 Mega Tournament with, I think, 4 wins and 3 losses, which is pretty good for a pretty casual team. We didn't practice or have trials before this. You can see they were already landing, producing hand cannons on the coast here to siege down this town hall if needed. Just all aspects covered. The ocean, the land, everything. So, a pretty good match again. So, thank you everyone for watching, enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.